Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome, Tarot Ohana, to Empress Moon Tarot 777. Very happy to have you here today. My name is Ocean. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you are brand new to my channel, up here we combine all things spiritual, tarot, rune, astrology, etc. Would love for you to tap into future videos, so be sure to hit that lovely subscribe button so that you don't miss a transmission. For those of you that have been with me either a short time or a long time, thank you so very much for being a part of my soul family. We did pick a winner of our one-card tarot reading contest. Please be sure to comment down below if you'd like to be included in the drawing for a one-card tarot reading at the end of the next Taurus video. And Taurus, I have something new on the channel. Directly below the video is my store. And that store is linked to my website, where you can order a 30-minute tarot reading or a 3-card tarot reading, or even the 7-minute chakra meditation. I will be adding more products up there later today. It may take a day or two for them to get approved by Google, but I'll be adding the 1-hour-long tarot reading, as well as the rune readings and a couple of the astrology reports as well. So pay attention. Oh, and also canvases of the major arcana that are in my Legendary Mystic Tarot deck. So that will also be available soon there. So check that out. It's right underneath the video. You can kind of scroll through. Right now I've only got the offerings of the 3 things, but you never know. Might be of interest. All right, Taurus, we are going to split the deck and get started. I am doing a 9-card spread. We're rolling into October. So this is actually your October reading, your first October reading. So we have the 3 of Swords, the Star. And just a reminder, if nothing resonates with you, please check your other birth chart placements. You know, the readings won't always be for everyone. And the Emperor, the Page of Swords, 7 of Coins, the Queen of Coins, 6 of Coins, and lots of coins, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. All right, your overall energy is that of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could represent you, Taurus, or it could represent someone else. We do have 2 queens in this particular spread, as well as a page, a knight, and an emperor. This could represent you and people in your life. But the Queen of Wands, this is an energy. She's very action-oriented. And our Queen of Wands is very action-oriented, very fun, you know, very flirtatious. It's just this like really beautiful energy. Well, at the center of everything, as you're rolling into October, you have waiting for the harvest, right? The 7 of Coins, where the 7 of Coins is you put work and effort into something, but you're not seeing the return. And so what we often see here is a sense of restlessness when we have a queen that wants to get going, wants things to start moving, wants to take action, but there you are, you're sitting and waiting for some sort of movement. There's a little bit of a restless energy. And although this restless energy is present, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going in the direction that you were hoping for. It just means that it's on delay. Because when we see that 7 of Coins, it's a delay. It's not a no, it's just a delay. So your main energy as you move through October is going to be that of the Star, the Sun, and the 7 of Coins. So the Star indicates there may be a time of healing. That may be why you're in this space of waiting for the harvest. So it could be a time of healing. It could also just very simply be that it is a time in which there's more work to be done. More work to be done before you can actually reap the benefits and the rewards of whatever it is that you're doing, Taurus. And with the Sun here, the Sun indicates that new beginning up ahead, but it also indicates gaining clarity on why you have had to wait. So something that you've been needing to wait on, you will see the reasons why. It will come to light as to why you had to wait. Sometimes we see that that's either, you know, protection or it's redirection, you know, detours, things of that nature. So the energy of the recent past, the past, I'm sorry, I said that like the IT crowd. The energy of the recent past, we have the 3 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the 6 of Coins. So we see a heartbreaking situation in which you were giving more than you were receiving. And the Page of Swords indicates that there may have been some sort of wisdom into why it was that you were giving more and not receiving what you deserved. So these three cards together do indicate to me that you may have received some negative news with that Page of Swords that made you understand, or brought to light the fact that there was some sort of inequality here for you, some sort of inequality. This could be maybe you were giving more than a spouse, or maybe you were giving more than, a family member, or giving more to your job than they were returning to you. So it could be in any number of different scenarios here. But what we see basically, Taurus, is that you were undervalued. These cards are showing that you were definitely undervalued. And as such, while you're waiting to see some sort of growth, some sort of movement, those cards of the past indicate this sense where, your self-esteem may have taken a hit in the past. It's not now. You're doing good now, or you will be. If you're not feeling like it now, you will be shortly. And there's just this essence where you just want to move forward. You want to move forward with the Queen of Wands. She's like ready to move forward, meet new people, kind of put herself out there either on the business front or, social front, or even a romantic front. And the Queen of Wands is all about creativity and moving forward with intention and intuition. She's very, very intuitive. That's why we have this little black cat sitting at her feet, representing that intuitive guidance. Sorry, Taurus, I'm losing my voice yet again. So where are you going as the month rolls through? As the month rolls through, we see some communication coming in rapidly out of nowhere regarding your own stability, or regarding some sort of care that you've been giving to your family or to those around you. And when this communication comes in, we see this Emperor energy as well. So the communication indicates your compassion, right? Shows your compassion, shows this strong, independent woman, right? Somebody who's very, very loyal, somebody who's very trustworthy. And so we have communication coming into you regarding that energy. Doesn't necessarily have to mean, that if you're not a woman, it doesn't mean that this isn't your reading. It just is showing that that's the energy that's showing very strongly as you move through the end of the month, is a compassionate energy, a caring energy. But the Emperor is also saying that after this time of waiting, and after this time of recharge and finding some sort of clarity on why you had to wait, we suddenly see you stepping into this energy of taking charge of your life, Taurus, with the Emperor. And that energy of taking charge of your life is you seizing that leadership energy and saying, okay, now I'm going to take care of the needs of people who actually deserve it. Now I'm going to be there for the people who are actually going to return the same energy to me. And so we see you kind of taking control of your life and taking control of this aspect of your life, Taurus. And it looks really fantastic. So it's almost like you seize the day afterwards, right? You seize the day and you only allow those that appreciate you in your life. And so it looks positive. You're starting out the month a little bit rough, right? Rolling into October, a little bit rough. October's got, a lot of healing energy, slow moving. But then as you get towards the end of the month, it's like you see your way forward. With that Emperor and the Sun, you see your way forward and you're like, okay, now I know what I need to do. Now I know what I need to do. Now I know how to step forward and bring growth, bring trust, bring loyalty, bring compassion, bring empathy, in order to move forward in your life in a positive way. Next card after that would be Justice. That's exactly what I'm seeing. It's like you finally get your just due. You finally get somebody giving to you the way you've been giving to others. And so it looks like karmic justice is coming, but that also means that it's coming for those that treated you poorly. So something to think about. All right, my darlings, love and light to you. Once again, down below, my new store is showing up. Well, it's not new store. It's old store. New location on how to get there is underneath the videos. And let's go ahead and let's bring up our one card tarot reading winner for the sign of Taurus. And it was Happy Days 3678, who said, my thoughts exactly. Happy Days. All right, Happy Days. Let's see what Spirit wants for you. Happy Days 3678, please. One thing that they are giving me is to be careful not to overthink or overanalyze a situation. It's like they're saying, like, if you blink, you might miss an opportunity, which I know sounds ridiculous, but basically what they're saying is to keep your eyes wide open. Don't get caught up in analysis paralysis, because an opportunity is coming your way and you don't want to miss it. Now, what that opportunity is, it could be anything. Three of Coins. There's the opportunity. Now, wait a minute. They did drop the Five of Wands, but I felt energetically that this was not your card, which is why I did not take it. So just a note, Five of Wands could just be a simple internal struggle. It could also be, with the Five of Wands coming up, it could be that you're in this space of bickering and fighting with somebody. If that's the case, they don't want you to focus on that, right? So, and maybe that's why that card came out first. And I felt energetically it was not for you in the present moment, because before the cards came out, the spirit guides were very specific about the fact that they don't want you over analyzing a situation. So maybe you're having a hardship between you and another individual. If so, don't over analyze that. You don't want to miss the opportunity here. And so I feel like they want you to let something go. Not necessarily to forgive and forget if you had a problem with somebody, but to let it go in the present moment, because your mindset and your energy is not going to be in the right place for you to receive this opportunity coming your way, and you don't want to miss out on that, okay? So the Three of Coins is a collaborative energy. It's a team energy. So from the workplace perspective, you could be working on some sort of team project, some sort of collaborative project. Same on the personal side of things. But I feel because they were really focusing on an opportunity, I feel like they're indicating there's going to be an opportunity for you to work with someone. Let's say you have a business and you're wanting to partner up with another company, or you're wanting to partner up with another group. This would be a great energy indicating that that's a strong possibility. When we see the Three of Coins, we often see the Three of Coins in a sense that they're building a solid foundation. And what's the solid foundation being built for in the Three of Coins? To prepare you for the Ten of Coins, which is that ultimate abundance, that sense of stability, that sense where, you know, life has gone well and things have gone well and you have been blessed as a result of your hard work and efforts, right? But it has to start somewhere, and it has to start at the cornerstone. So we often see that Three of Coins as that cornerstone building block, the building block on which all other things are built upon. And if it's built upon a faulty foundation, it's going to crumble. But if it's built on a stable and secure foundation, then you can continue to build upon it and you can continue to grow from there. So I feel like Spirit is very strongly illuminating and highlighting that there is someone that you're going to be working with in the very near future, or a company or something of that nature, that is going to help you to create that cornerstone. It's going to help you to create that foundation so that you can move forward in some area of your life. If you are, let's say, for instance, Happy Days, you were a stay-at-home mom and wife, and you're going, well, that's never going to happen to me. Well, then it would happen to you through your spouse or through your family, something of that nature, right? So it's important to just be aware that this could either be personal in nature, business in nature, or even a, personal project or a volunteer project or something of that nature. But we definitely see a collaborative energy going forward and an opportunity, because they were really pushing that, an opportunity. However, you do need to let something go with that Five of Wands, whether that's an internal conflict that you're dealing with right now, or whether it's a conflict with a person or people. Now is not the time to be focusing on that. Now is the time to be focusing on the potential for new growth and a new cohesive unit. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. If you don't see that energy happening right now, it could come up over the next week, so just be prepared. And I hope that you have an absolutely beautiful day. If you have been watching up to this point and you are a Taurus or even a cross watcher, please be sure to comment down below so that you too can be entered into the drawing for the next one card tarot reading, which will be on Friday. So you don't have a whole lot of time. Make sure you do comment, and so that you can be put within that drawing. All right, everybody, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Once again, store down below now. And also on my website, oceanmoonflower.com, plenty more options up there. And I shall see you again soon. Mahalo nui loa, love and light, kiss, kiss, and ta-ta for now.